Hello, all you crypto investors and degenerate gamblers. Welcome to the Cryptocurrency News channel, and we're going to talk about an exciting new upcoming VeChain game, and there might be good opportunities for profit. It is going to be an NFT-based game. I do not think, at least on the website, I don't really see any mention of a coin, but it is going to be called Exo Worlds. Now, the URL of Exo Worlds is going to be, right now it's nftparadigm.com, but they are building exoworlds.io. They probably couldn't get exoworlds.com because that's probably a NASA thing. By the way, so if you don't know what an exo world is, it's basically a world that's not really in the solar system. So you can kind of guess what this game is actually going to be based on. That's right, you get planets and you develop those planets. It can be played both on an individual player level and a planetary level. What it looks like to me is that the planets are going to be like property in other games that you can actually develop. This does seem to be like a game of Civilization, except on different planets, if you're familiar with the Civilization series of games. I was a huge fan of Civilization series of games. So it's harvest resources, develop technologies, create economies, guide your world, explore space, and of course, blow and nuke others, obviously, which would be the most fun part. I guess in the marketplace, you could be like, you better give me some money or I'll nuke your planet. Man, wouldn't that make for some really interesting gameplay? That would make people declare vendetta against each other. Like, basically, you're basically threatening someone to destroy their world in a game unless they give you like an NFT or money for a treaty or something, which you can then break 3 minutes later. Wouldn't that be exciting? That would be like the most dastardly game in the world with real money. Could be some really good diplomacy there, or make-believe diplomacy. So, advance through the tech eras leading up to the system colonization and interstellar travel. You have to guide your civilization. Almost every civilization will start out with a nomadic species that evolves through a critical stage of technological ages. So, if you've played Civilization or Age of Empires, you will be very familiar with this. So, like, you start with a agrarian, which is basically like, you just started settling from the hunter-gatherer stage, and then ancient, classical, industrial, atomic, information, spacefaring, system colonization, which is like colonization of the entire solar systems. There's over 70 technologies available. That's not as many as Civilization, but it's still very, very fun, and they can always develop it on the way. Civilizations that advance through the colonization of their solar system will join the Galactic Federation, Star Trek. So it's like Civilization plus space of planets and have the ability to earn a seat on the Galactic Security Council. I think all those things will be able to be traded and sold. I wonder if certain technologies and certain advancements can be traded and sold on the marketplace eventually. This game is not released yet, but there are mints actually coming up. So gather resources and innovate towards a flourishing economic system. At every age, there will be new resources and assets to utilize. The advancement of your civilization allows you to develop economic tools. By the way, I am not being paid by this. I just got notification of it on my Twitter feed, and I thought it was interesting because people who watch me are interested in VeChain, and I thought, and also they're interested in metaverses, which this kind of is. Essentially, a metaverse now is any kind of game. That's what they're calling it. So at every age, there will be new resources and assets to utilize in the advancement of your civilization, allowing you to develop economic tools, scientific progress, and military technology. Combining resources with technology allows civilizations to build important institutions and facilities. There's over 40 resources and 50 assets. I'm guessing you can probably buy, sell, and trade those assets. From wood and animal products to steel and concrete, from gold coins and gems to fiat and cryptocurrency. So there'll be a cryptocurrency within a cryptocurrency NFT game. That'll be interesting. So if you can actually trade cryptocurrency within this game, I can see that as well. I'm not like, I don't know if Exo Worlds is going to have its own currency, but you might be able to trade like VET within the game, which could be like the planetary resource, which would be kind of interesting. Actually, a little bit of a revision of my statement that this won't have a token system. It looks like they will, so they actually answered my question. Great question. Currently, our roadmap lays out a plan for 2 token system launch early Q2. Once players get a feel for the quality of our game and the complexity of its in-game economy, for us, it will be utility. So they are going to have tokens in the game starting in early Q2 of next year. But for right now, at the start, it's going to be NFTs, it looks like. So hopefully that gives you a little more information. Use your planet's resources and technologies, including the population, very wisely. An imprudent move might cost you an entire section of technologies as well as population and resources. So, like, you have to do diplomacy too. Like I said, I think it would be super, super interesting if they made war diplomacy, like you have to give someone an NFT to make a treaty that actually lasts X amount of turns or X amount of time before they can attack you again. An important metric will be civilization consciousness, which will be a measurement of various secret metrics and will determine your civilization's maturity. This critical attribute will shield you from probabilistic catastrophes. I mean, the thing is, like, if you go to war with another person, I think, like, consequences of that war is you have to give up NFTs, you have to give up, like, maybe a planet or something. I think that would be very, very interesting, and it makes for some killer diplomacy. That is a game I would actually be interested in. It'd be heartbreaking to lose, like, a valuable NFT just because you have to save your other NFTs from total destruction. So that is what's happening. It's happening in 44 days, 18 hours, 8 minutes, and 7 seconds. By the way, I'm recording this on December 7th. So these are the phases of the game. They're developing the civilization engine. Before joining a galactic exploration at a 3D P2E NFT MMORPG at the planetary and individual level, users must craft their civilizations by advancing through various complex stages of technological, economical, and society development. So I'm guessing, like, before civilizations join, like, the Galactic Federation, those in the Galactic Federation can't attack your civilization. Okay. I mean, it's kind of a shield. I understand that. So the civilization engine is a menu interface that builds your civilization from scratch and navigates your Exo Worlds population through the necessary precursors to becoming interstellar civilization. I think the real earning in civilization actually starts when you become interstellar. So at phase 2, Exoverse P2E MMORPG, Exo Worlds that have advanced to interstellar civilizations will be able to play together in a 3D P2E. I wish it's P2E. I wish it was P2P. That would be so interesting. And it would just make for some, like, really good backstabbing. NFT MMORPG called Exoverse, a game played both at the planetary level and individual first player level. Exo Worlds at this stage will be able to join a galactic federation of planets to form diplomatic relationships, manage political territories, create governance and treaties, or wage wars. Yes, yes. Establish trading zones, grow interstellar resources, and develop other MMORPG capabilities. I still think P2P would be very, very interesting at this stage. Like, declare vendetta or, like, bomb someone's NFT into oblivion. I think that would be very interesting. I'm going to make a petition that they make this P2P as well. That would be, like, a whole cluster beep of stuff, but it would make this so interesting. And I think a lot of people will be attracted at destroying other people's wealth in NFTs. That would be interesting. There's also going to be some charity involved, but the mint details is what people are going to be interested in. So the January 20th is going to be the whitelist mint, about a month and a half from now. January 21st is the public mint. And then January 22nd is when the game actually begins with the civilization engine. And the 24th is when the marketplace opens and we can actually sell stuff. So I'm guessing, like, you're minting NFTs, and in the mint right now, like, you're basically minting Exo Worlds. So the whitelist price is 2,000 VET per Exo World, I'm guessing. And the public mint price is 2,500 VET per Exo World. So those of you that are saying, like, VET is not useful for anything besides generating VTHO on the ecosystem, you are wrong. You actually need VET to mint NFTs in these games, and these NFTs will be priced in VETs, it looks like. So this is a new use case for VET rather than just generating VTHO. There's obviously mint limits. You can only mint 3 Exo Worlds max, and they're going to only mint 9 NFTs per day. So I think there's going to be a competition from this. So you can also on NFTparadigm.com, you can sign up for the whitelist, be among the first to know to acquire a physical Exo World at the lowest price. Holders will enjoy multiple benefits as the time goes on: Civ boosts, exclusive game features, planet naming, Exo World ambassador status, free Exo World points, highest P2E rewards. So very interesting. I hope they actually expand it to P2P. So that would be very, very interesting. If you're interested in this, just make note of the dates: January 20th and January 21st. Public whitelist mint and public mint. Obviously, you want to be in the whitelist mint if you want to play the game, because the public mint costs $2,500 more, or VET more. So new use case for VET, very cool looking game, and very complex looking game that's P2E. I really hope they make it P2P. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, and hit that bell notifications button. Thank you, and have a nice day.